Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Monday, March 13th, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. We have the S&P 500 E-mini futures today trading higher by just a quarter of 1 point to 23.72 per contract. All in all, you can see futures have come off the lows and they are basically flat this morning ahead of the opening bell. So we'll see how today plays out. This is going to be a very, very busy week in the market. Friday we have options expiration. It is a quadruple witching expiration, means which tells us we're at the end of the quarter. Also on Wednesday we are going to have a big Federal Reserve meeting. The Fed is expected to raise interest rates by a quarter point on the Fed funds, and we'll see how the market receives that. But in the meantime, we have some stocks in the news today, and that's what we're going to look at. First stock we're going to take a look at today is going to be Mobileye, MBLY. They are being bought out today by Intel. It looks like Intel is going to pay $15.3 billion for Mobileye. Now, Mobileye makes, I believe, computer chips for self-driving cars. So you want to keep an eye on this. This is going to be a takeover, so there's not much to do here. But if you do own it, congratulations. If you don't own it, there's really nothing to do. But what you can do is look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is trading a little bit higher on the news today. That's right now sitting at 99.30, closed at 99.12. But NVIDIA, they're going to face competition now. With Intel getting into this space, NVIDIA has really been roaring and soaring on the back of these kind of chips that they make for self-driving cars. So we'll see how this plays out. But keep NVIDIA on the radar today. That one could be in motion. Actually could come under pressure with this deal. So we'll see how this plays out today. Let's take a look at Intel, who will be acquiring Mobileye. Ticker symbol there is INTC. And we'll see how this is playing out. Right now, the stock's holding up pretty well. Closed at 35.91, trading at 35.75. So all in all, Intel holding up today even after the deal. Normally when a company acquires another company, the stock will go down by the company that is doing the buying. So in this case, Intel's holding up pretty well. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings a little bit later today. Let's take a look at AIG. It looks like they were downgraded. You're going to get a lot of upgrades and downgrades this week. This is options expiration. So again, try not to make too much out of it, but expect, really radical and ridiculous, sometimes almost unbelievable upgrades and downgrades. You'll get that during Options X. AIG being downgraded today. It looks like the stock right now is trading at 62.20. The only level that really interests me for AIG today would be probably around 61.20. So if we go down, basically another dollar from here, I think there's a lot of support. Then you have a 200-day moving average at 60.40, which will also come into play for AIG today. Let's take a look here at Boeing. I believe that was downgraded as well. So Boeing has been flying high as of late, but you can see the stock definitely coming under pressure today. Closed at 178.70, trading at $177.13 this morning. Nothing I would do with Boeing here at this stage of the game, but we'll keep it on the radar. We'll be looking at it for potential pattern once the opening bell rings a little bit later. Let's take a look at First Solar. FSLR is the ticker symbol there. It looks like they are going to be replaced in the S&P 400, so that is a little bit of a negative. Again, I'm seeing support around 31.50 at the moment. If that breaks, we're going to have to go to the charts and look for other levels, but that's the only level I'm seeing at this point in time. So First Solar is going to be replaced in the S&P 400. That is a bit of a negative. Let's take a look at some metals and mining names. Rio Tinto trading up this morning. That's a really good pop. Stock closed at $39.39, now trading at $40.77. So good pop for Rio here. I like the stock actually at the moment with this gap up. We'll see if it can hold after the first hour. Then there could be more upside. We'll look at this one in the intraday stock chat room. And again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, come over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing in there. We're having a great 2017. Let's take a look at BHP Billiton. They're in the same category with Rio. This stock right now is trading at $36.36. That's up about $1 from the close on Friday. So good little gap up for Rio and also BHP. We'll keep both of those on the radar. We'll see if they have any major resistance points once the opening bell rings, but they could be potential trades. Right now, the level I'm seeing here for Rio that really captures me is around $37.90. Until then, there's really not a whole lot there, but we'll see if it could go a little bit higher if it does base. Next up, we want to take a look at BX, which is Blackstone. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $29.90 here. I think there is some kind of news out on it. So again, you might want to check it out. But right now, this is a good little pop here. The stock does have a little resistance around $30.50. Keep it on the radar there, and we'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. But good little pop for Blackstone. It closed at $28.94, now trading at $29.90. So nice little move there this morning. Let's move over to the gold market. Today we do have gold futures trading up $1.80. So good little uptick there in gold. If you take a look at the GLD, which is a good gold ETF, you'll see that's trading at 114.58. Really not doing a whole lot here this morning. But again, spot gold is only up $1.80. Current spot price is $1,203 an ounce. Next up, we have crude oil down 16 cents. Right now, crude is trading at $48.32. The USO, which is a good oil ETF, that is trading at $10.26, just down about 3 cents from Friday's close, so no big deal there. Oil was hit hard last week. That could continue a little bit more this week, so we'll see how it plays out. But remember, it is a quadruple witching options expiration, so things that have been beaten down very, very often will get a bid. Things that are really up into the stratosphere rallying will normally pull back. So be prepared for that kind of action. As we say, this is usually the real shark week. So we'll see how this all plays out. Again, I'm going to try to have some more plays for you in the intraday stock chat room. If you have not done so, come on over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see what it's all about there. You get to see our desktops live, see everything we're doing, and it's fully interactive where you can ask questions throughout the trading session. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it there. Short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.